Hey friends, welcome to behind the scenes of 7 questions tagged by Wisconsin Woodsman. I'm back out here at Jackass Bend. Yes, that's the name of the place. Doing 2 things besides the tag. I'm looking for a new home for the teepee. And last time I was out here, I found the deer highway, and I'm going to be following it today because it's right over there. Actually, there's a split. It goes up and over this way and up and over that way. But I was out here and I took the hard way back, if you guys watched that video, and I found an opening through all this thick brush. And I thought, man, that would be, well, that's some odd looking fungi. What is that? Opening that I thought would be an awesome spot to build a teepee at. And I'm really not worried about anybody finding it because nobody knows about this place. And the few people that do are mostly hunters, and I'm pretty sure the weekend warriors, they will not climb through this stuff like I'm doing. So I might break out my GPS and recall last time's tracks that I was out here to see if I can't find it again. Weather conditions, freaking cold. There's a strong wind blowing out of the north. Thank God I'm in the brush again. But yeah, this is definitely the deer highway. I'm just going to keep putting along until I find what I'm looking for. This is not easy going whatsoever. I'm trying to stay on the deer run as much as possible, but the ground looks like this. There's some serious bushwhacking going on here. And I can't find that darn clearing. Check the GPS, and I'm almost exactly on the same track I was when I was out here last time. I guess I'm just going to keep going this way until I hit the river. As long as I keep the sun in front of me, I'm doing good. But there's a deer path that goes that way. And over here, another one that goes that way. So let's go that way and see what happens. Woo! Oh boy! Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. I wonder what those are. All right. I've only gone 0.6 miles so far, and river stopway, and we need to go under this, but we should be coming to the end of the tornado damage really soon. Low bridge. See, that means we'll be in the wooded area again. That was a low bridge, so that's a plus. I really like this area though. So we're going to head off in that direction. Well, let's see. Tough call. You got deer trail there, deer trail there. If you look up though, you can see where more and more of the trees are standing. So that's where we're trying to get. Well, I do believe this is absolutely where I am meant to be. And I'll show you why. We've wound up at the camp I was at last time. There's the tree. So I guess this is where we're shooting the video. While I'm doing that, I'm going to be, there's a bird. I'm going to be in the lookout for some good teepee poles. And I see a whole bunch of them I can use. Look over there and over there. I just wish this wasn't a floodplain. Let's go ahead and stop this now. All right.
Monitoring stopped.
1.1 miles, and it took us an hour and 7 minutes to get here. Well, the other way was 2 miles, so that was about 2+ hours. All right, let's get some stuff taken care of and get camp set up. Whew. Camp is officially set up. Same tarp configuration I used last time. Got a nice little fire going. I'm starting to build a heat shield right there, since I'm going to be using this spot a lot more now. Found the perfect spot for the teepee right there. That's awesome, man. Just got to clean out some trees. No real deadfall to worry about. Oh, that little guy right there might be a problem. I can cut him down. It's no big deal. I've got 4 poles cut at the moment. And yes, I've been disperse cutting. And I'm going to set them up here, put something underneath of them, and let them kind of start drying out. I've got to cut a couple more. I've cut some from over there and over there. So I think the next direction I'm going to go, maybe over that way somewhere. Hey friends, the video is done. I went ahead and did it. When I was shooting the video, my freaking fire went out, so I got to get it going again so I can have dinner. I'm going through the video footage to make sure it's okay. And for dinner, we're gonna have tamales with beef and chili sauce and taters. So that ought to be pretty freaking good. I just gotta get this fire going again. Ah, there we go. Success. Listen to that sizzle. I think it's about done, and that's a hot handle. Taters are done. Let's see if this is ready. Tamales. Oh, wow, that's not bad, but I'm gonna. Ooh, that's warm. Oh, that must be my company. Oh my God. Well, I've got the area picked up. Normally I'd cover this up a lot more, but since I'm coming back a lot, I just went ahead and put some water on the fire, covered it with up the dirt so it'll be all right. Got the TP poles set here. Next time I cut out, I'm going to trim them up and get them set up in that area I was telling you about over here. This area is perfect. I've been cleaning the sticks and stuff out of here. I think it's been an awesome spot, man. Okay, so for on the way out, I'm very limited on GPS battery, and I'm going to try to shoot that way and hit a field, then cut up to the levee, then cut across because my vehicle is parked right about over there, and I want to see how long that's going to take. So this ought to be pretty fun. I think I found an easier path out of here. It might add a half mile onto my trek, but that's not a big deal. I don't have to go through all that. So we're going to cut up through this. Here's a ravine. And this should empty out into a field. If it does, yep. I've been here before, actually. Okay, I know exactly where I am. So we'll be cutting up to a field, and then we're going to take the field up to the levee. And, yeah, I've been here before. Somebody's glove. I've seen that last time I was here. Yeah. Okay, and I'll check the GPS and see how long it took us. This is the field I was telling you about. That's where we came up from, and we got to go up here, and we're going to cut across into another field, and maybe hit the levee on the way back. But I'm telling you right now, it's getting kind of cold up here. Whew. A little winded too, and the sun is setting. We're down to the second field. I just cut through right there. Next time I'll know to cut through over there where that pole is, cut across to that field and cut on down to the shelter. But this is a heck of a lot quicker than bushwhacking. But eventually I'll find a nice little game trail to get me down to the new shelter area. But from here, we cut right across and we hit that levee and we take a right and do about a maybe quarter-mile walk to the parking lot. Whew. Okay, so I'm cutting through here, another section, and this will take us into another field up there, and then from there we can jump on the levee and should make it back to the parking lot. Now, if the battery in my GPS doesn't die before we get there because of the cold weather, I'd like to see what the distance is on that. Let's see if this way will be quicker. As you can see, I'm on the levee now. We cut up from over there and found a deer stand. And we're gonna walk this levee all the way around to right about there. Should be the parking lot, theoretically. Oh. Don't have much daylight left. Yeah, I made it out before it got dark. Let's take a look. The blue spot is where we are right now in the parking lot, or the trailhead. And the shelter, so that took us, how many miles out of the way? 1.4. And it took us 40 or 52 minutes to get here. Going through there was 1.8. And it took about an hour. So this way it'd be quicker if I wanted to get in there faster, going the long way around. Let's pull up this right here. This is our trip in, and it takes a minute to load. So there we go. Yeah, my purple is what we took in today to get into the teepee, actually the new teepee location. And that's a tough call, guys. If I could find the perfect deer run to make it back there, that'd be the best way to go. But I don't want to cut a trail in, because I really don't want nobody finding it. And I don't think they will.
Monitoring stopped.
All right, I'm going to pull this off, get my pack off, and then hop in the vehicle, and we'll close this video up. And there we go. It's good to have a four-wheel drive. I love it. All right, let me show you where we're at. This, friends, is the road in. Well, it's kind of a road. It's actually an access to a farmer's field. That's when I said nobody is going to find this place. You'd have to know it was here. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I'd like to thank you guys for coming along with me on my journey. I got a lot done today. I've got 6 nice teepee poles cut and set up and starting to dry out. Next time I come out here, which will be next week, we're going to go ahead and prep them and get the teepee set up. The frame of it, I might even bring out the cover. I do know I'm going to make another cover for this teepee and just leave it out here all the time, since I'm not too worried about anybody finding it. And I got the video done for the Wisconsin Woodsman, which I'm going to go home and edit it. And as always, friends, we'll see you on YouTube.